Hey, Bebe, how's it going?
Hi.
Good. We've given people options, and you're the first one who's chosen that mic, so that is awesome.
Oh, really?
We've broken the cycle of the microphone to your left.
Good. Is this the only one that is left?
What's that?
Only one that's left?
Yeah, no, I think so, yeah. So thank you for that. Welcome to the
everybody.
MMVA press room. How's it going?
It's good. I just won an award, so I'm happy.
Congratulations. You've had an amazing year, too. What do you think of the MMVAs so far?
It's good. I love the energy. I think this is the first award show that I've done that's kind of like has this vibe.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more exciting because you could actually feel the fans, and it's less, I think it's like the perfect mix of like, for the viewers as well as the fans. So I love that.
Cool. And winning tonight for Meant to Be with Florida Georgia Line, what did that song mean to you? Because you've done a lot of amazing collabs and you write for other people, obviously, too. What specifically has that song meant to your career thus far?
I think it's like another incredible stepping stone. And I think with a record like that, because I'm from New York City and I'd never imagined to have a pop country collaboration and for it to be so successful. And the funny thing is when my manager called me at the time and he was like, hey, Florida Georgia Line is at the studio down the street from you. Do you want to go in? And I was like, who? And I ended up going in and we wrote the song in like 4 hours. And I think what it's taught me is that I have no boundaries and I could just do whatever I like in music. As long as I think that way.
Yeah.
A lot of times we like to put ourselves in boxes, but I feel like all my favorite artists of all time have been able to jump from genre to genre, and that's what I look up to.
And so Florida Georgia Line were like down the street, like in your city recording?
Literally like 3 minutes away.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a 3-minute car ride. I was like, okay, I'll go because it's so close.
It's 3 minutes.
I think my manager at the time was like, come on, they have amazing turkey burgers in the studio. Like they order them. I was like, okay, I'll go for the turkey burger. I swear that was.
And then you got this song out of it. Let's start with you, Ellie. Yeah. And we'll go to Rudy after. Thank you.
Hi, Bebe.
Hi.
Ellie from Celeb Mix. Your debut album, Expectations, just came out. How would you describe it to anyone who hasn't listened to it yet?
Definitely inspired by all the things that I have been through as a collaborator, as a songwriter, as well as my inspirations from when I was younger. So I was very inspired by No Doubt in early 90s guitar sounds. And then I ended up working with Eminem and G-Eazy and was very inspired by rhythmic and hip-hop beats, and then fell into the dance world and started writing dance songs with David Guetta and Martin Garrix, and then fell into the pop country world. So I took a little bit of everything that has been inspired me. I put in pop rock guitars, No Doubt vibes. I write country-style lyrics, which mean they're very honest and very simple, and they tell stories. And then I also incorporate electronic sounds like dance, and then also rhythmic stuff. So I kind of just created my own world.
Cool. Rudy?
Hi, how you doing? Way back over here.
Oh, hi, Rudy.
How you doing? First, congratulations on the award, and of course with the performance. Brett Kissel filled in. What was it like rehearsing and doing the duet with him?
Brett is really nice. I honestly didn't know of him until we had rehearsed with each other, and I think he is actually an incredible talent and very fresh and sweet, which I think will have him go a long way. And he's funny.
Awesome. Well, we'll start down in the front here. Sorry,
Hi.
Carolyn, to make you run.
Hi,
Thank
Carolyn.
you very much. Woo! There you are. Cool.
Hi, I'm Tess from Infused Humber Magazine. I love your outfit. Let me just say that. But
Thank you.
I do want to know, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned along the way and are still kind of using to get you through every day?
I think, there's many things that I use for myself. I think that I'm learning, today I did, or yesterday was it, I started doing 10 things I'm grateful for every day, because I think it gets very easy, especially for a female in the music business. There's not many of us, and sometimes we can feel very competitive with each other, and there's kind of this energy, so you can really start, especially as a female in the regular world, just really start comparing yourself to other women and where you're at, and we get we kind of build this, it's terrible, but we build this kind of reality of numbers mean everything, radio charts mean everything, iTunes mean everything, but in the end of the day, it's if everything went to shit and you didn't have your health, nothing would mean anything. And this is all incredible, but I think it's really important to see where you stand. So for me, it's learning how to be grateful and being happy with where I'm at, as well as pushing myself and finding balance. Because if you're not grateful, you're going to always want more, and it's just, it'll never be enough, you know? So that's, I know.
Thank
I
you
can get
so
very
much.
insightful, sorry.
Well
no,
said.
that's amazing.
Carolyn, we'll go back to Sam here, and then we have time for one more after that. Thank you.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Bebe. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So I'm Sam with Virgin Radio. I just wanted to know, you have this incredibly impressive list of collaborators, people that you've joined up with. Who is on your wish list? What's coming next?
I'm not just saying this because I'm in Canada, but I think I'd love to write with the people that have inspired me growing up. So I love Alanis Morissette. Like I love like very strong women. I feel like when I listened to her stuff growing up, my mom played me her stuff, and it just like hit me, and I was like I just loved how she was so honest with her lyrics and the way she would say things, and females weren't really saying that at the time. And I really loved Lauryn Hill. So I just love strong female women. Yeah, and Pink too. So those three would be awesome collaborations, all females.
Thanks,
And
Bebe.
Alanis, a great Canadian, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last question from anybody? Yes, Charles. Thank you.
By the way, I almost like she had a dressing room near me one time.
Alanis?
And I was too nervous. I was too nervous to like go to her dressing room. So like I was thinking about it for the whole night. It was like a Linkin Park tribute, and I just couldn't get myself to
You
do it.
were too nervous?
Yeah, I was so pissed at myself.
Oh, she would have been stoked to meet you, I'm
yeah.
sure.
She probably wouldn't have known who I was, but I would have just started singing her songs.
That's awesome. Cool.
Hey, Bebe. Charles Raponski, Brief Take. I'd read that Meant to Be was like the biggest country song of all time, and I was just wondering, early on, would you hear it in surprising places? Would it just kind of appear to you? When did you know that it would kind of have that trajectory?
I think I knew it was like a really great song, but then it started just picking up, especially after the video, where it just started selling itself, and it was more like I use like a lot, but it's a filler word. It just started picking up itself, and I think it became this very natural thing. And I was like, especially internationally, I was unsure about it. I was like kind of iffy about Canada, but I didn't know you guys had like a country vibe here. But like for Australia and London, everything in Europe, I was like, it's not gonna happen. And then when it started really happening, it just was like a snowball effect. And it took a second. It was like a year. So I think a lot of great records sometimes are slower. So that was a really cool. I think when I saw it not moving, like on iTunes, like I started checking iTunes all the time because I just couldn't believe it. So I like refresh the iTunes every hour and like every day. And my mom also does that. She's right there. She's like a psycho. She's like,
Oh, hey.
she'll like send me screenshots of iTunes. And then when I saw it not moving, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like real. So that was really, really cool. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on all the success. Thanks for the performance, and
Thank
congrats
you.
on the MMVA
Thank you guys
win.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bebe Rexha.
Woo! Hopefully they cut my. Hopefully somebody picks this mic next.
You've been a trailblazer with that mic. Thank you.